Generic greetings and welcome to Construction Plus City Skylines. Once again, in the previous episode, we made this obviously weird egg looking. It was supposed to be a circle. It ended up a bit elongated at one corner, and then because of that, it's gone all sort of ski-whiff and it's a bit ropey. Either way, we made this bit in the center that is actually got a high density residential, I believe. Yes, high density residential. I was going to put some high-density commercial as well, but I didn't get round to that. What I'm going to do is probably put that around here, but I haven't yet decided. Either way, we progressed on. We're doing okay. We've got 10,000 population, which is obviously very small compared to some people, cities, but you know, that we're starting small. You have to start small. And I've got 64,000 generic units of currency, receiving 5,000 every tick. So we are doing very well, actually. We're doing very, very well at the moment. In this episode, I'm going to expand the land over to this side, and actually probably all of the directions, and then put a bit more industry in, because I think it's about time we increase that. As you can see, we've got a high demand for industry and office spaces. We could actually increase our office space, which is actually a really good film, but we'll see what goes. In fact, you know what, I am going to do that. I am going to increase our office space. So we will, firstly, I think we might as well connect up the roads like that, and then we'll just keep expanding the roads like so, and that'll allow me to put in a lot of office space, and we'll just keep expanding that, and then we will go to our industry, office space, and then we will clicky a draggy, there we go, and get that all sorted. You have to just make sure you're doing it properly, and I don't know why that isn't actually designated. We can't designate that bit. That's weird. Right, so there's a bit of office space all done. Okay, sorted. This area we're not going to bother with. It's fine. I just need to check something. Our incineration plant, what sort of capacity is it at? It is, let's have a quick look here. Healthcare's okay. Landfill usage, incineration status. We need another incinerator, so I'm going to put that one in. In fact, I'm going to put one in on either side, because I think it's about time we get rid of some of this stuff. There we go. Right. That's hopefully going to fulfill that need. We also put in a lot. Why are a lot of people complaining about taxes here? People are complaining about taxes, but I'm sorry. They're pretty sure they are as they were before, but people, I guess, are not as happy. So, yeah, if people happiness to go down, then you can't charge them as many taxes. Ah, well. I'm not going to reduce it unless there's a major problem, although looks like a lot of people are actually starting to reduce the population income a bit. Yeah, more people are shouting about taxes, which is not good. So what I'm going to have to do, I'm actually going to have to spend a little bit more. Oh, it's glitched out again. It's a weird bug, that. There's a weird bug where you can't really, it doesn't open your policies. That's not good. Let me just make sure that this district, I was going to say, make sure that that district is expanded, which it has. Right, okay, so I can't change the policies until that actually fixes itself. Come on, come on, nah, I'll be able to fix it at some point. Just need to check our crime level is low, that's fine. Noise pollution is high, obviously, in a lot of these areas, which, you know, you would expect. What's this levels? That's even popping up to say I've never checked that tab ever. Residential areas. No idea. Garbage is what I want to check on. Yes, and incineration status is there. We can see we've actually got landfill is full, but we are incinerating a lot of stuff, so that's working out well. That should then start emptying these as well. So that's good. What are they saying? They're saying not enough raw materials. Right. Okay. So because the ore industry it is a limited resource, right? So we have actually, that's now off our industry. So what we need to do is just check our natural resources here. And that's now sort of fertile land around that area. And this is just standard industry around there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually go to our sort of districts here. I'm going to add another district. And I'm going to put it probably about there, I think. Something like that, right? And then that will be called generic farming area. There we go. Generic farming area. That's generic ore industry. Generic ore. We're not going to call it that. We're just going to call it generic industry area. There we go. We can put numbers on it if we need to. So that one we will need to change so it is now just universal, it is generic. This one will change to farming, because if we look back at this, we can see that this is actually fertile land. So not all of this back here, but a lot of this here is fertile land. So you can see fertile land all here. So we'll actually get some farming from that one. So that should be quite good. Right, we'll unpause that and see how far that goes. You can't click on that tab. Shame, doesn't work. A lot of people actually leaving because of the they're saying the taxes. So I might have to reduce that a little bit, but we'll see how that goes. Need to put in some water pipes because I have expanded this, so that would make a lot of sense. There we go. We'll expand it from this side onwards, and then we'll run it to there, and then connect up to there. I just connect them up as a matter of course, just because I can. Right, so a lot of these buildings will start being removed, and then they'll pop back up as a different industry. Let's have a quick look at the chirper. The new energy meters encourage citizens to use conserve electricity. Yes, they do. Right, so what are these people? Tax is too high. They're really complaining about that. Like I said, I can't open this tab for some reason. It's a bit of a weird one. See, it's just not popping up. Bug. It fixed itself eventually last time, so we'll see what happens. So, what's the chirper saying? Police offers small storage spaces with a secure blah blah blah. We don't really care about that. Let's just check. Our average health is okay. We have a good health availability. Our fire hazard is quite high actually, but that's because we haven't got smoke detectors and such. We do remove them. Crime is quite low. Our elementary school, oh, we need some more elementary schools. We need one down here certainly. Our high school is low, and obviously university is nothing. Our bus lanes actually are quite good. The bus lanes are working quite well. That's really, really good. I've just noticed that our weekly income is actually going into the tank again, which is not good. It's not because of the population. A lot of it will be because of this industry here. Well, the lack of industry. That's actually going down. Yeah, because obviously all the buildings are changing, and because the ore industry, that oh my good grief, that's actually heading straight into the tank, isn't it? Let's take out. We can't take out another loan. You can only have 3 loans at once. Yes, I understand. I want that one there. I want the pyramid capital. We're actually getting minus 2,000. Oh my good grief, minus 2,000 a tick. I'm going to have to reduce some of the things in our budget, so we'll reduce the waste collection a little bit. We'll reduce all of these to about 85, just until we can, until we actually start making a bit of money. Could increase our bus usage, but we don't need to. Oh, it's minus 4 grand now. That's because of this area. Because of the ore industry. As soon as this pops back up, we'll start making some money. Oh my god, it's already halved. It's already halved. Look, it's already level 1. And as you can see, it says no farming, no oil, no everything else. That's because the industry is plummeted right down. So we'll speed up to max speed, and that will eventually fix itself. As you can see, generic farming area, it's going down. Oh, they're all without power now. That's because all the buildings don't connect, I guess. Ah, that's a new one. Never thought about that one. What are all these ones? Building _ title ore crusher. That's a bug. That's a bug. Yeah, there's no title in that one. There's a firehouse over there. There's a box factory over there with not electricity. We are starting to get more people, which is a good thing. And even though we are at minus many pounds, the industry is changing now, so it's going back up. Although, yes, it's slowly going back up. A little bit of farming is in there, and also a level 1 industry as well. Now that will obviously increase as this progresses on. That's not something that's great. As you can see though, the electricity availability, a lot of the industries are just sort of repopulating. Not there we go. They're all built. They'll repopulate themselves. That's okay. It also looks like, oh my good grief, why? Oh why? Ah, that's why we don't have a connection over here. And it means that, oh my good grief, that's not worked out. See, what's happened is, originally we had the electric cables going from there to there, and then we had the electric cables going from there to here, which then allowed me to, allowed me to get rid of the the electric cables went to there, and then they powered that. And then when all this industry came over, it was there were surplus to requirements, so I got rid of them. And since I removed them now, they don't work anymore. So, yeah, that's That's not good. And I actually don't have enough money to put that back in. And yeah, I think we can safely assume that Generic City has been killed. I think I've just done over Generic City. See, the worst thing is, all I've actually done in this entire playthrough really is place this. Well, in this episode, place this bit of office space there, which was required for the industry, and then when this ran out, I changed it to a farming area, which because it was fertile land, and just them two options, them two things has totally stuffed it up. It doesn't help that I can't. Oh, now I can look at this stuff with recycling and power usage. Not that that's going to matter since I'm getting minus 21 grand a tick. Yeah, I think I'm going to call it there, and I think this is the end of the series. If I'm completely honest with you, it hasn't ended like I wanted it to, if I'm honest. I wanted to make a city that was renewable. I wanted to make a city that was powered by wind and was, you know, had like maybe some dams and was laid out quite well from the start. And no, that's it's just, I don't think it's possible. I honestly don't think the game is really going to do that. As an exercise in doing it, it's been fun, but the execution has been a little bit flawed on my part. But I don't want to be overly critical. I don't think I've made too many mistakes. I just think I just don't think it was actually possible. See, this is why in my other playthrough, I actually run with mods, and the mods I run with, there's actually, it's 3 mods. First thing is everything unlocked from the beginning. The second mod is you get, is it a half a million? Yeah, 500,000 monies at the start. And there's another mod which is to do with, it's to do with roads and, upkeep of roads, and basically it removes the upkeep of roads, because if you build loads of roads, there's upkeep, and then basically you get taxed. So it allows you to actually build the city you want and plan it out in the long game, whereas this, I tried that, it didn't really work. It's a shame. It's a shame. It's a great toy box. It's just a little bit limited in some reason. Still the best we've got by far, and it is still the best sort of city game I've played in many years, if not. Yeah, I think I said it in my preview, if not ever. It's just so detailed in many ways, if not a bit limiting in certain places. It's a shame that. I was really enjoying this one. Oh well, comments in the comments, I guess. I know you're going to shout at me, but I don't know what else I can do differently. I don't know what else you would have done differently. Either way, Flabaliki's got a massive city. You can go and watch that. He's much better at this game than me. Oh, and so is everybody else. Thanks very much for watching. Take care. And the city's piling up with shit, as you can see. Huh.